Did you know that the European Commission is responsible for proposing new laws and policies, as well as ensuring that EU laws are properly implemented by the member states? This video will explore what the European Commission is, what it does, and who controls it. The European Commission is one of the main institutions of the European Union, and is often referred to as the EU's executive branch of government. There are a total of 27 commissioners, one from each EU member state. Each commissioner holds an individual portfolio covering a specific policy area. For example, the European Green Deal is led by Frans Timmermans from the Netherlands. Foreign policy is led by Josep Borrell from Spain. And then there's even a Protecting the European Way of Life portfolio that is run by Margaritis Chinas from Greece. The European Commission is headquartered in Brussels, Belgium, and employs over 32,000 staff members from all EU member countries. So what does the EU Commission actually do? The Commission has four main roles. Most importantly, there's the legislative role, where the Commission is the only institution with a formal authority to initiate new legislation at the EU level. This allows the Commission to propose new laws and policies for consideration by the European Parliament and the Council of the European Union. However, it is important to note that the Commission's legislative proposals must be approved by both the European Parliament and the Council of the European Union before they can become law. For example, in 2012, the Commission proposed to strengthen online privacy rights, and by 2016, the General Data Protection Regulation, also called GDPR, came into effect. GDPR is now widely adopted and governs the way in which companies can use, process, and store your personal data. Secondly, the Commission is responsible for ensuring that EU policies and laws are properly implemented by the member states. It monitors the implementation of EU law and can take legal action against member states that fail to comply. For example, the Commission has taken legal action against Hungary and Poland for violating the rights of LGBT people. Thirdly, the Commission represents the EU on the international stage. It speaks on behalf of all of its member states in matters of trade, humanitarian aid, and negotiating international agreements. And lastly, the Commission manages the EU's budget and programs, ensuring that funds are spent appropriately and effectively. So who controls the Commission and how are they elected? The European Commission is led by 27 commissioners and one president. The president is not directly elected by the citizens of the European Union. Instead, the European Council, made up of the EU heads of state, proposes a presidential candidate to the Parliament. Because the choice of candidate must take into account the European election results, the proposed candidate generally comes from the largest political group in the Parliament. The Parliament then has to approve the new Commission president by an absolute majority. The other 26 commissioners are nominated by the governments of the EU member states. The president-elect then allocates policy portfolios to the candidate commissioners before a final vote is needed in the Parliament. Once appointed, the Commission is accountable to the European Parliament, which has the power to dismiss the entire Commission through a vote of no confidence. Overall, the Commission is an important institution because it helps to promote and enforce policies that benefit the citizens of the EU and address global challenges. This channel is all about the EU, so if you want more educational videos about institutions or EU current events, please subscribe. And if you want to support the channel, please consider signing up to Patreon.